Hey guys, Jason here. So I've been working with my tractor whenever I get a break in the weather. Right now, oops, let me get my finger out of the way and hold my phone. So I got some tilling done a couple of weeks ago on one day that it wasn't raining. And so I got this area here tilled up so we can get a garden bed going there. I need to get in there and pick out some bigger stuff like blackberry roots and stuff that were in there from a long time ago. So I got to pick that stuff out, and I want to let it sprout up. When the weather gets warmer, the stuff's going to start sprouting again, and weeds or whatever might be in there. And I'd like to go over it again, maybe add some soil to the top of it. I don't know, but anyway, you see these little flags down here. We ran a string on the back of this property line, and then I put little flags down, and I'm measuring off of that so that we could build the greenhouses over here. And there's some flags up there. There's where the a 20 by 20 foot greenhouse is going up there, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But I'm going to take my solar panels out, build a insulated greenhouse back here that's 24 foot wide by 20 foot in the back piece of the land, right by the string here. You can kind of see that, and that just goes straight over to the other property line over there. So last Sunday I was able to get out the mower, and I went ahead and I knocked this back area down back here, and I mowed it out, and it works pretty good. I really like that mower. It's really nice, and does a great job. So I've been happy with that. And yeah, I can't get in here right now and pick this stuff out because this ground is so muddy. It sticks to your shoes like like nothing, man. You'll start walking like 2 or 3 inches taller pretty soon, and your feet are really heavy because that stuff sticks right to your shoes. So I gotta let this stuff dry out. We've just been having a really rough winter. Just doesn't want to stop. Yeah, we're getting the trees trimmed up, the apples, and we got cherries in there, and pears, and we got a peach tree down at the end that does really good. So we're getting them all trimmed up, ready to go, because someday eventually the weather will get better. Still got some more stuff I'm cleaning up in the yard, and I haven't been able to get on my tractor shed that I'm building back here because once again the mud and stuff gets it's been miserable. So I got it all squared out, but it's not level yet. I gotta raise this side up a little bit, these ties up, and then once I get that, then I'm gonna cut the pieces to go in between the spaces, and then I'll get some like 1/2 inch rebar or something and drive it down about 4 foot and drill holes through the railroad ties, and then drive that down about 4 foot deep. And that should hold a nice solid base, give me a nice solid base, and give me something I can weed eat up against when I get the shed in here. And let's see what else. Oh, I'm going to put the screw tie downs in the insides also, so that I have they screw into the ground, and you put like ratchet straps or whatever on them, and you can hold the shed down. So hopefully this shed will last me for a while. It's one of those Shelter Logic 10 foot wide by 20 foot long, but it should be plenty enough space that I can store all my tractor attachments in it, like the 55-inch rototiller and my box blade and my mower and the tractor, of course. Try to keep it under cover. And these here are for our aquaponics system. I got a whole bunch of this clay pebbles. 40 liters of clay pebbles. I got 3 of those for our aquaponics system. That's gonna be inside the greenhouse that's back here, the heated greenhouse. That's the fish tank for it. That's a lot bigger fish tank than we need, but it was only $60 from a job that Richard was doing. You can see I got some forks, like forklift style forks for the front of my bucket. You just slide them on the bucket and you tighten it down, and they're only 30 inches, but I didn't want a whole lot of weight out on the end of my bucket. I didn't want to, don't want to damage your bucket, so you just don't put a whole lot of weight on them. But they're really handy for just grabbing brush and stuff, and you can get right in there and grab a brush pile and pick it up. And let's see, somewhere I got a tooth bar, but I don't know where it went. I put it inside the the tank over there to help hold one edge down because it was really windy one night. And this back part of the tank has water in it, and then the front side didn't, so I just put the tooth bar in there, add some weight to it, keep it from blowing away. Anyway, that's it. My little tractor's been working and it's been going good. I love it. I went through and I did my 10-hour service on it. You grease everything up, you check the torque on all the bolts and stuff like that. You check your oil and water levels and everything, and so got that all good, and it's just been a really handy thing to have around here, you guys. I mean, when you got a lot of land to work with, it's definitely a must-have. Get yourself a real tractor. Oh, I added these little lights, LED lights, that helps so much when it gets dark out. When you're doing loader work or something, it's like we were working with the burn pile out there and we were pushing stuff into it with the tractor. It just helps so much when it gets laid out and you're just trying to see what you're pushing into it. Make sure you're pushing the brush properly and stuff. You can't see when the bucket gets and blocks the headlights, so you can't see. And so that's one thing I learned right away. And so you definitely going to have to put some lights up on your roll bar. So anyway, just thought I'd give you guys an update video. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. We got we're putting in greenhouses. This one back here, it's going to be heated with they call it a passive solar heating system. So I got to dig down 3 foot into the ground, put some insulation down, and then put some 4-inch ducting through it. And I'm gonna go the whole width of the 20 feet of the greenhouse that we put back here, and it's going to be 3 foot deep. And then you put on top of that like soil and rock and stuff, and then that holds the heat from the summertime. Yeah, you can look it up, passive solar greenhouse. And then also we're going to be using the grass clippings and some wood chip, and we're going to try doing a compost heater. So we'll see if that works out or not, which is grass clips, wood chip, and let's see what else. I told you I was gonna. That's the other greenhouse that we're gonna use. That used to be a party tent, but we're gonna turn it into a greenhouse. I already have the greenhouse plastic for that. So that frame right there is going to be another 20 foot by 20 foot greenhouse, and that's going up front there where you can see those 2 flags up there. So it's going in that area. So got some more cleaning up to do and waiting for better weather so we can get stuff going on. So yep, going to be doing some farming videos, tractor videos, and solar and wind videos, because we're going to be putting the solar panels on top of the greenhouse. So yep, we're going to put it all together as one big package unit and have ourselves a greenhouse where we can grow all year round, you know, salads and stuff, and hopefully we can do some tomatoes and everything all year round, and herbs, and then I also got some little mushroom kit so I can try growing some mushrooms for they look like the ones that they put on pizzas and stuff, but just the standard ones that you get at the store. But I'm gonna try to grow them at home and see if I can figure it out. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Just an update video. It's kind of cold still, but yeah, we're slowly getting there, getting things into shape. Got our first garden bed kind of, well, at least we got the layout. It needs a lot of work still, but the soil is good. It's the good pH. It's like right at 7.0, like 6.5, 7.0. I checked it all over the place over there. So yeah, the pH is good. So we'll see what happens this year. This year might not be so good, but next year is definitely going to be a lot better. But we're going to try anyway this year and see what we can come up with for our vegetable garden and our greenhouses and stuff. So yeah, good stuff coming up. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. If I could figure out how to stop this thing. Stop. Oh well, it's not stopping. It just wants to zoom in.